been listening a lot about pre-K, and there's a study that came out that shows that if children go to pre-K, they have a 70% reduction in criminality, which is incredible. And the thing is that I don't think we need to keep arguing about policies. I think we need to completely rethink the structure of what we're doing, of our capitalism, of our socialism, because we have aspects of socialism. And the thing is, rather than having DOGE, like going in and searching out waste, fraud, and abuse, which was only all the agencies that were investigating Elon or he hated, that was the entire point of DOGE, by the way. I think we need to have experts come in, look at the data, and then restructure the government based on investment. Crime is expensive. You have to have law enforcement, you have to have prisons, right? And people's lives are ruined. Whereas if you just subsidize pre-K, if you gave people free pre-K, those people have a 70% reduction in becoming a criminal. So we don't have to pay for them to be in prison. We don't have to pay for their public defender. We don't have to pay for the cops to take care of them. And instead we have a functioning member of society who pays taxes. So if you just want to be greedy and look at the bottom line, it makes financial sense to provide pre-K. New Mexico has just started doing this. Bravo, New Mexico. And that is what we have to do. We have to look at all of the systemic problems in our country and understand that if we spent, we spend money, right? We're spending $1 million a day to have the National Guard in Washington, D.C. What bullshit is that? Someone messaged me and said that their daughter likes watching me, so I was gonna try to cuss less. I'm sorry. What kind of malarkey is that? So we spend the money. We're gonna spend it on crime, or we can spend it on education. And the thing is, here's the secret, I'll tell you. Education is the key to all of it. If we fully funded schools, not based on property taxes, based on students. I think at the national level, it can be adjusted for cost of living, because of course it's more expensive to educate in Los Angeles than Oklahoma. But each student guaranteed amount of money given to them with free lunch, free supplies, free breakfast. Make sure that they have robust services. Like, for example, in Austin, you can look at this report online. I was part of the Equity Advisory Committee, and so I've read the whole report. In Austin, 25% of our gifted and talented students are at 10 elementary schools. 10. And that is because the poor schools don't have the resources to serve gifted and talented students. So if you are a Black kid or a brown kid in East Austin and you are gifted, you will probably not be identified. You might be going to school hungry. You have a higher likelihood of becoming a criminal. And that could be fixed while they're young, if we put our money towards education instead of prison. And I think there's a lot of things that are that way in America, where we need to rethink how we're spending the money, because we're still gonna pay for it. Now, when you put it in education, all of a sudden it's socialism, and y'all scream. But you're okay with spending billions of dollars on the prison system. Why? Why? That makes no sense. No sense. And if politicians explained it to us that way, I'm pretty sure we would all agree, right? Is there someone who I did not just convince? I doubt it. And it's not because I'm persuasive, it's because it makes sense. Obviously.